Alright, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be continuing with advanced modeling using Autodesk Inventor. I've got my part opened up. First thing I'll notice is that it is in millimeters. I'm going to start with a standard IPT, a part file, hit create. We are in millimeters, so up on top where it says tools, I'm going to go to document settings, and I'm going to switch my units to millimeters and hit apply and hit close. Go back to 3D model. I'm ready to begin sketching. I like to click on my XY plane. It does not matter which plane you start with. I'm going to start out by creating this L shape and extrude it my full length. Using this point as my point of origin, I'm going down 24. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Again, that wheel on your mouse will help you zoom out. The wheel is also a button. If you push down on it, you can move your screen. And I'm moving along the bottom here, 56. And it goes up. This height is 10. So I continue coming across. The entire length, again, was 56. This portion was 12. And so this portion, 56 minus 12 is 44. Then it goes up and back to my original start. Notice I didn't need dimensions there because I have these other dimensions in place. Finish sketch. Click on extrude. My extrusion, the entire thing is 30. I'm going to rotate my object around a little bit. Alright, next up I'm going to cut this middle out as well as this angle. Notice it's got a slight taper on each side. So I'm doing a new sketch on here. I am going to use my rectangle tool to help me create that cutout. The depth of this cutout is 15 with a width of 12. Right, it does need more dimensioning because right now if I try to move it, it should move up and down. I need additional dimensions, but before I do that I am going to add this slope in. So I'm going to just start by drawing a rough line, what I think it looks like, and then use my dimension tool to identify this little distance. So from here to here is 5. From here to here is 28. I have the same thing on the other side. Dimension. This small distance is 5. From here to here is 28. Right now my entire object should shift. In order to fix that, I'm going to use a construction line right down the middle of my object. And when I dimension, this distance in here should be half of this, so 6. Right? That gives me all my cutouts. I need this cutout in the center as well as this. I'm going to do a finish sketch, click on extrude, and just select those 3 objects. And we're going to do a cut and hit OK. Alright, next up I am going to cut out this top portion in here. Doing a new sketch on top. Again, I like to use the rectangle tool. Coming back with my dimension, I can see that from this top edge to the inside edge is 8. Here to here. My overall is 15. And my depth is 5. I'm going to do a finish sketch. Click extrude. Switch it to cut, making sure that it does go all the way through, and hit OK. Alright, last thing I need to do is cut out this middle. Using a rectangle on this surface. The width of it is 10. The height is 5. right? Then I need to identify the center of my entire part. To do that, placing that construction line there and simply dimensioning from my left side or my right side, does not matter, to now that construction line. Making sure that's centered, I type in 5 and it's half of my original 10. Hit finish sketch, click on extrude, switch it to cut, and hitting OK. And there's my part. Thank you.